Agassi's impact, Holger Rune's journey to redemption. In a bid to salvage his underwhelming season, Danish tennis star Holger Rune has sought the wisdom of American tennis legend Andre Agassi ahead of the North American hardcourt season. Currently ranked 13th in the world, Rune has had a tumultuous year, marked by a mix of triumphs and disappointments. Rune's victories include a win over Carlos Alcaraz to clinch the ATP 500 title in Barcelona and a runner-up finish at the ATP Masters 1000 in Indian Wells, where he was defeated by Jack Draper. However, his season has also been marred by 6 first-round exits, the most recent being at Wimbledon, where he was ousted by Nicolas Jarry in a 5-set thriller. Rune acknowledges the inconsistency in his performance, stating, "I've had a little bit of an up-and-down year. I've had some good weeks, some bad weeks, and that's what I'm trying to change." In an attempt to reverse his fortunes, Rune has turned to Agassi for guidance. The two held discussions at the venue in Washington, where Agassi won 5 of his 60 career titles. Rune was visibly impressed by Agassi's insights, describing him as a very wise man who sees the game in a unique way. Rune believes that the brief partnership with Agassi has already made a positive impact on his game. "He had a few tips, how I can be slightly better there, and then in general about the game," Rune said. "He helped me to get my focus and my eyes on the right things." The 22-year-old Dane will kick off his Washington campaign against Frenchman Alexander Muller or a qualifier. But here's where it gets controversial. While some may argue that Rune's decision to seek Agassi's counsel is a smart move, others might question whether a brief partnership can truly make a significant difference in Rune's performance. What do you think? Has Rune made the right move, or is this a desperate attempt to salvage a sinking season? John McEnroe and Andre Agassi, the flaw they both spotted in Holger Rune's game. John McEnroe once identified a specific weakness in Holger Rune's game that Andre Agassi has also noted. Recently, Holger Rune shared that he has been fortunate enough to gain valuable insights while training with the legendary Andre Agassi. Agassi, an iconic figure in tennis history with 8 Grand Slam titles to his name, has been quite selective about his involvement in the sport since retiring in 2006. While he has occasionally taken on coaching roles, most notably with Novak Djokovic, he has also dipped his toes into media commentary, albeit not as frequently as fans would like. Now, it appears that players are eager to tap into Agassi's wealth of knowledge, with Rune being the latest to benefit from his expertise. In a recent interview, Rune discussed the specific areas he has been focusing on with Agassi as he prepares for the Washington Open. He remarked, clearly, "Agassi had an exceptional return game during his career, and I consider my return to be a strong aspect of my play as well. He provided me with several tips on how I can enhance my performance in that area, along with general advice about the game." The collaboration between Rune and Agassi is generating excitement. The 8-time Grand Slam champion and former world #1 is imparting his legendary mindset to Rune during the City Open in Washington, and he plans to continue mentoring him remotely. This partnership symbolizes a meeting of experience and youthful ambition. Rune expressed gratitude for the brief time spent with Agassi, stating, "Although it was a short period, he offered me valuable insights into how he perceives my current standing and future potential. There are certainly many areas where I can improve. He helped me focus on the right aspects of my game, alongside my coach Lars Christensen. It was an incredible experience to spend those days with him." This partnership could be the catalyst that reignites Rune's career, which has yet to fulfill the high expectations set for him at just 21 years old. Just last month, he faced criticism for an immature incident leading up to Wimbledon, which may have affected his confidence. Interestingly, Rune's focus on improving his return game aligns with a critique made by John McEnroe about a year ago. During a BBC commentary on Wimbledon, McEnroe pointed out that Rune's return was arguably the weakest part of his game at that time. He noted, "Rune looks bewildered out there. He needs to break to get back into this match at least once. What can he do?" Now, Rune seems to have a renewed sense of confidence, even identifying his return as one of his strongest skills. However, with Agassi's guidance on this very aspect, one might wonder if McEnroe's assessment was indeed accurate all along. What do you think? Is Rune on the right path with Agassi's mentorship, Or do you believe McEnroe's critique still holds weight? Share your thoughts in the comments.